Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Now today I'm making some crunchies. Please give this video a like. I would really appreciate it and you would be supporting my channel. Now the first thing I'm going to do, my oven is already preheating at 160 degrees Celsius. To my bowl, I'm going to combine all my dry ingredients. I'm adding 2 cups of oats. To that I'm going to add 1 cup of desiccated coconut. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon, which is optional, but I like to add it. Another optional ingredient, I'm going to add half a cup of sunflower seeds. Now that is just for some extra fiber as well as some extra protein. You can also add pumpkin seeds or any seeds that you have, as well as you can add some nuts, some cranberries, some raisins. It's totally up to you. You can even add some chocolate chips and then you can add maybe a tablespoon or 2 of cocoa powder just for some chocolate crunchies. And now to my mix, I'm also going to add 1 cup of cake flour. Now you can do all-purpose flour as well. I'm just going to give that a stir. I'm not going to add any nuts or fruit. Dry fruit that is. I'm also not adding any bicarbonate of soda or baking soda. Now of course you can add baking soda if you like. I just don't like the taste of the baking soda. Just going to place that aside. So to my saucepan, like I said, I've got 250 grams of salted butter. And to that I'm going to add 1 cup of sticky brown sugar. And I'm just going to place this on a heat until the butter is melted and the sugar has dissolved. And you're going to place it on a medium heat because you don't want your sugar and butter to burn. Okay, so I removed my butter from the heat. It is melted completely. So now I'm just going to add about 2 tablespoons, generous tablespoons of golden syrup. You can use 2 to 3 tablespoons. So I probably added about 2.5 tablespoons, but like I said, you can do 2 tablespoons. You can even do 3, up to 3 tablespoons. It just depends on the sweetness that you want it to be. The same goes for the sugar. You can do a 3/4 cup if you don't want it to be as sweet. So now I'm just going to pour my wet ingredients. I'm just going to mix it until it's well combined. Now this is a nice lunchbox treat, or even just with a nice cup of tea, afternoon pick me up. If you are adding chocolate chips, you would probably add them now. Now I've just greased and lined a Swiss roll pan. Now with crunchies, if you're going to press them out too thick, then you probably won't get the crunch. If it's a bit too thin, then your sugar might burn. I would suggest around 2 centimeters. And you want to compact them really tightly because you don't want it to crumble when you try to remove it. Now for this, I just like to use my hand just to make sure that it's nice and tightly pressed. Okay, so that is the thickness that you're aiming for. Now because my pan is bigger, I'm just going to roll it just like that, just so that it doesn't spread down. And then I'll just place it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Now I'm going to bake mine on 160 degrees, but you can bake it on 180 degrees as well. Just keep an eye on it so that it doesn't get too dark or burns. Now like I said before, I've used the sticky brown sugar, but if you are using white sugar or light brown sugar, then I would suggest adding a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and dissolve it into about 2 tablespoons of milk. And then you just mix that together. It will help with the color to get it a nice golden color. Okay, so I removed my crunchies from the oven. I baked it for about 25 minutes. So once it's a nice golden brown color, I'm just going to cut them while they are still warm. And I'm going to leave them to cool down completely. Before I remove them from my pan. Of course, you're going to cut them whatever size you like. So now I'm just going to allow them to cool before I remove them. Okay guys, so my crunchies has cooled down completely. I transferred it to a cooling rack. Now this is optional as well. I've just melted some white chocolate as well as some milk chocolate. Now you can just drizzle the chocolate straight over, but I like to dip it and add a bit more just to make it a bit more decadent. Okay guys, so once I coated half of the crunchy with chocolate, I just added the rest of the chocolate to a Ziploc bag, squeezed it to the end and just cut a small. And then I just drizzled the chocolate over. Exactly the same thing with the white chocolate, but like I said, that is optional. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a like. It really does help and supports my channel. And subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't already, click the bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I do hope you give this recipe a try. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.